It's week 2 of the 2024 season, and we've got a rematch of last year's divisional round in the NFC playoffs. It's the Bucs and the Lions coming up next.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunton. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in week 1.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
2 teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. And out come the Lions for their first drive behind their 9th-year quarterback in year number 4 with Detroit. It's Jared Goff.
It's hardly an exaggeration to say that Goff has revitalized his career these last couple of years. And he's rewarded for it during the offseason, as Detroit has certainly made sure everyone knows he's their quarterback for the future. It's clear that they believe in him, and he's done nothing to sway them from that belief.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. The numbers for him from a week ago: 6 catches, 64 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. Now Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Play action. It's Goff. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Again, it's Gibbs. A beautiful fake. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. We take a peek at the list of inactives for this week's game. And, gosh, this early in the season, Charles, injuries already accumulating for this squad.
You got to wonder, in this organization, are they just saying to themselves, well, hopefully we're just getting them out of the way early so we can make a late-season push when we have everyone back? It certainly feels that way with the number of injuries they've had already.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, You and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So here are the Bucs now to take over for the first time. Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native. At quarterback, it's Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively, because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on first down. To throw, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield on the move to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to give up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run. I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 46. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out and they get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like that.
Really good backhand.
It's a nice top spin on the whole bit. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. They'll go again with Gibbs. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. From the gun on third down, Goff. He's got this, complete to Williams. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these.
And down he goes, a Buccaneers sack. Levante David. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they've got it facing a second and long situation. Now Goff. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. The Lions on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Goff now to throw. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 44-yard line. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs' 36.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-3. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage, brought down at the 32. Mayfield. That's complete left side to Shepard. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Throwing, Mayfield. A quick throw, but incomplete.
The offense has always tried to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back, because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Here's White. They set up the screen. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay. They'll go up the middle with White. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 11 more on that one and another first down. Opting to run again here with White. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And he gets it down to the 32. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. Open man, it's Palmer. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Here's 3rd and 6. Mayfield down. And this is caught by Evans. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans. With career touchdown number 96, he joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from drawing level. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. And Detroit back in possession of the football. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on it, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Goff now looking to throw.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to throw, Goff. It's Williams on the catch. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Now a 2nd and 6.
A game of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd down and 4.
Mayfield on play action. And that is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Gone.
That's complete to Laporta.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. From the gun, here's Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
A final shot before break here. Goff. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in a good one. 10-10 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And it's the Saints who have the lead as that one's gone to halftime. Derek Carr lighting it up. 3 touchdown passes there. From there, we head up to Wisconsin to check out the Packers at home in Lambeau. And you can see there it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. Jonathan Taylor with a touchdown run. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Adam Thielen, a touchdown reception. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. These two coaching staffs likely going through their final adjustments for the second half. One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin this third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Rolling to his left. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Mayfield. Over the middle to Evans. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now Mayfield. This is White on the screen. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Mayfield to throw it. He completes it to Evans. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. but it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Now Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. In motion left goes a tight end. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun. Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And St. Brown going to have the Lions 1st down as he'll get this down to the 32.
And the Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Goff. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
2nd and inches at the 22-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Now it's Goff. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Gibbs fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll take over after that pretty clutch forced fumble as they begin inside their own 5-yard line. The drive starts with a run by White. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. They run straight ahead here with White. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. Mayfield keeps it himself, and he is going to have a Bucs 1st down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. On the draw, it's White. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 62 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Palmer. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action. Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. Mayfield. Now he'll escape to his right. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Mayfield off the play fake, sliding out of the pocket. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They end up getting stumped twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
Here's White. They set up the screen. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. They'll roll him out right. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense. Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game. Things just got interesting. They try for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
It's 2nd and inches at the 43-yard line.
Goff.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Goff now to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Gibbs. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Goff.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Now it's Goff. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Back to throw. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down.
Back to throw.
That is caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
He'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell. Here's first and goal.
They'll look to throw.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. He's back to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Goff throwing again. And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT.
Well, there's no doubt they just seized the momentum with that one. They can go ahead and kick the extra point here and ride that home wave on into overtime.
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. And oh, it's incomplete. So they gambled and went for 2. They went for the win, and it cost them the game. Well, there's no doubt this is going to be talked about for days to come. The decision to go for 2 in the win with all zeros on the clock, and they don't get it. Some questions to answer.
No doubt about it, and I'm always reminded by people I've worked with before, by coaches I've talked to, they always say you have to know what you're going to do ahead of time. Don't let emotion rule you, because the people on the sidelines, the guys on the team, let's go get it. You've got to make that decision as a staff during the week, away from everyone else. That's the question we'll be asking after the game.